Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about investing in the stock market. More specifically, investing in the S&P 500. I'm all about finding avenues that will help my money grow with little to no involvement on my part. I think we can all agree that we would love to have some form of passive income. I think a lot of people, and I've noticed this a lot with my friends, have this kind of fear of investing in the stock market and want to put their money in a bank to be safe and earn a interest rate. My friends know that I invest in the stock market, and I'm always trying to tell them, you should put just a little bit in the S&P 500 every month, every time you get your paycheck, and then you could put the rest in your bank. And some do, some don't. But the interest rate that you get from a bank doesn't even keep up with inflation, which historically on average is 3.1%. So in essence, with inflation, technically you're actually losing money by keeping it in the bank. I believe, and again, this is totally my opinion, by putting your money in something like the S&P 500 will benefit you in the long run. Now, I think a lot of people get scared because they always hear about the stock market crashes when they're happening. But on average, the yearly return with the S&P 500, again, this is through all the crashes, has been on average 10% a year. 10%. And I promise you, you're never going to find that at a bank. So whether you want to build your nest egg for yourself or even maybe save up for your kids' college, compounding your money in the S&P 500 is the way to go. There's a story that I've seen on the internet probably a dozen times that helps better explain why putting some of your money in the S&P 500 is better than putting it all in the bank. The story goes, there are three friends, Tiffany, Brittany, and Sarah. They all saved $200 a month of their paycheck for 41 years from the year 1979 to the year 2000. And each of them saved up $99,000 in total. But because they all had different investment strategies, they all ended up with different amounts in the end. So along with all saving $99,000, they all also invested just in the S&P 500. And whenever they bought in, they never sold their positions and they always reinvested their dividends. So all three friends are exactly the same in terms of those things. Now, friends Tiff and Brett, yes, I'm giving them nicknames. They're my friends now. They were similar in the fact that $200 a month that they were saving, they would put in a bank in an interest-bearing savings account that would earn them 3%. So they would always save that money in that interest-bearing account, and they both would always try to time the market. Now, Tiff, poor thing, she would always be the worst at timing the market. She would always buy at the tippity top of the market right before a massive crash would happen. And she did this with all 5 big crashes. But as I mentioned, she would never withdraw that money. She just held her position and just would reinvest the money that she would make from work again. Now, our friend Britt, on the other hand, had the best luck in the world, unlike Tiff. She would always buy in right at the bottom of all the crashes, all 5 big crashes. I mean, at the true bottom, which is obviously impossible to do, especially 5 times. But this is a story, people. So Britt, she timed everything perfectly. And just like Tiff, she would never take out her money, and she would just always save up again from work and reinvest those funds. Now, what did Tiff and Britt end up with 41 years later? Now, Tiff, who always had that bad timing, still made out pretty well on her $99,000. And after 41 years, her $99,000 investment was worth $773,358. Not bad for someone with some bad luck. Britt, on the other hand, who always had that good luck and timed things perfectly, turned her $99,000 after 41 years into $1,123,573. So Britt, with her good luck, made an additional $350,000. Now let's talk about the third friend we haven't spoken about, Sarah. Sarah, on the other hand, didn't want to time the market like the other friends. She had other shit in her life going on, and she did not have time to keep up with the news and figuring out when to buy in the market. So instead of taking the $200 of her monthly income and putting it into that interest-bearing savings account at 3%, like Britt and Tiff did, Sarah set up an auto transfer of that $200 to go directly into the S&P 500. She set up the transfer and did not look at that account ever again until the year 2020. She opened up her portfolio to see that her $200 auto transfer into the S&P 500 for 41 years, or $99,000, is now worth $1,620,708. That's almost $500,000 more than Brett, who had the best timing in the world. So just for a quick comparison. So let's just say you do the same exact thing, but instead of putting it into the S&P 500, you just leave it in the bank. Your $200 monthly deposit into that bank account, earning you 3% interest, so a total of $99,000 in deposits after 41 years, will now be worth $194,461 versus saving that same exact amount of money, $99,000, and putting it in the S&P. Let's recap. Tiffany, who had the worst timing in the world, still made out with $773,358. And Brittany, who had the best timing in the world, came out with $1,123,573 in the end. Or Sarah, who just let it sit there and didn't even think to look at it until 41 years later, who came out with $1,620,708 in the end. I don't know about you, but I'm liking those S&P numbers better than the bank numbers. You don't need to show me that chart twice. So yeah, you can throw your money into a bank and earn 1 to 3% if you're lucky. Or you can auto transfer it into the S&P 500 and just watch it grow. But I will say this, once you start investing in something like this is a long-term investment. You will go through a roller coaster ride and you will go through corrections in the market. Always. I think on average they do say every 1.8 years there is a correction. So just under 2 years there's always going to be a correction. But remember, you will have to go through those roller coaster rides, and you can't live in that fear that, oh my gosh, now the stock market is crashing, it's never going to recover. It always has, it always does. And like I said, on average, even through all these corrections, on average, the S&P 500 goes up 10% a year. How about you guys? Do you guys have any reservations about investing in the stock market? Why or why not? Let me know in the comments below. I hope this video was informative, and I hope you guys do consider saving just a little bit of your money into something like the S&P 500. Like I said in the beginning, think of it as a little nest egg. Even if you can't afford to do $200 a month, try doing it with $100 a month. Watch your money grow while you do nothing and just sit back. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and click that like button. And if you want to see more videos of mine where I talk about my life with hosting, investing, and finance, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.